signature stuff. This is what we've been doing. We've been heralding greatness every time it happens and following it and trying to help you guys to get there. So what better way to celebrate it than to make this happen? So this is just one of the cutscenes that's coming out basically as I'm going. It's just giving me all these rewards. Let's see what else we get. We got the SKT skin permanent.
Faker is going to prevent that from happening. Can he make something happen? Oh, really nice use of the spell piece. Yeah, it's a quadra kill for Faker. This is by Wolf there too. Just yet another.
He's so good.
Oh, he got it! How in the world did he get that pentakill?
So this is sick. It's like every time that I go past it, it's giving me a different one of his famous clips. Look at that. Look at that rise damage. That's versus Cassidy with MR. With the built-in resistance and the chalice.
Will be your first ever two-time world champions.
With the rise, skin permanent. All these have the chromas too. It gives us 100 levels on the arena. It's kind of annoying the sound that's going on in the background.
Minerals you need there, sir. That's what champions eat, is your broccoli.
That's the difference between a good, and an exceptional rice player is the amount of broccoli you eat raw.
Broccoli head, nice. I like how there's a story behind all of these things, right? This is really good delivery for a Hall of Legends inductee. SKT T1 Syndra permanent, we got this too.
Here it comes, and of course the dash would have been used. Flash not going to be enough. He's fleeing, but here comes the chase down, and there's not a lot of ways out. LeBlanc getting low though. He's got to be careful. The knockup is in for Faker. Make it number 2. The boomerang knock.
Nice turn. Although he could have E'd back, he could have used his E backwards, and that would have been even better. Galio's super strong right now, by the way. I wish Galio were part of this package.
Chances. Listen to that crowd.
That was sick. That was a Silas stealing the Gnar ult. I like how there's an icon for each one of these, like whatever your favorite story is. We have a solo queue memory? That's weird. Alright, Rumble sees it. Yeah, it's okay. Hide on Bush Ward, I'm looking forward to this. He's like, nah, I'm not about this. Nice.
TP coming in. Faker looking to make the play. He gets ruler. Owner goes in. And again, the combos are clear.
This is to win worlds right here. This was after Ruler went deathless in the game before, right? All roads lead to me. Yep, that's going on the wheel.
Spirit Rush is available. Spirit Rush, Foxfire, Orb, and Deception are mad. Lions get dominated.
Faker has arrived. Flash ulti into them. Hits the charm under tower as well.
Faker's arriving.
Unkillable Hat King? Okay. How many more? Oof. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be pretty tough for him to win another one. Gen G, BLG both look much stronger, although their team is gonna want to win one for him for sure. 4 young guys. Okay. We're finally through and we got all the stuff. My goodness. Now I have to go through here and like unlock all this stuff. That's funny. I don't have the keys to go with it. I guess I will in a moment. All right, here we go. Masterwork chest, Star Guardian, Yana. I mean, it doesn't really matter what's in here, right? Because I'm basically going to be one-tricking the Ahri skin, so, you know. This is all for flavor. This we're showing you what else we get. Rip emote. We like that one. Trox. That's funny. Nice. Stinger Collie. So much stuff. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, I need to get... Yeah, I'm surprised by this. I thought they said they were going to give us all of these things. We need to actually get the champion now. That's slightly disappointing, I would say. So we need Zed, Syndra, and Rise. So that's okay. We'll come to these. We'll get these ones. These are the ones that we're here for. All right. It's time to game. Let's do this. New mid-only account. We could go... So when he queues, he's often mid and bot because he wants to play carries. He just plays mages in those lanes. Keep most of the things the same. We're gonna try mid-top. Hopefully allow us to play some of the other champions in here. Alright, what happens when we search? Faker Ahri skin. Faker Ahri skin. God, now it's now I've got to perform, huh? All right, I also need to stick this onto my wheel. We need to get these new emotes in here. Let's see. All roads come through me. We need that one for sure. I'm surprised they didn't give us a T1 version for this. What was that? Do we just do this on all of them? I don't know. Yeah, we got to show it off, right? Alright, icons. We've got a world's icon right now. I guess we can do this one, right? Or do we just do this one? Hall of Legends signature faker icon? That's got to be the one, right? Dude, what if everything's clogged with people going into mid? I'm not gonna lie, I'm half expecting Ahri bans left, right, and center right now. In fact, we can probably look it up. But while we're waiting in the patch, we can look over some more of the patch notes. What are we going to get? Is this everything? Okay, this is everything. We already got it. So E damage here. Akshan just stats around. Ashe going down. Blitz. He was hit. This one we talked about being overbuffed. Skarner we laughed at last time because they didn't really nerf him. They said they were going to nerf him, but they didn't. Ezreal would be strong. Who does it? It doesn't even matter, right? There's only one thing we're going to be doing here. So, welcome to the life of a one trick. All right, so let's see. We're going to go Faker strats here. We're gonna get our XP just fine here, this way. I kind of like Ultimate Hunter so that you always have the R up and it makes you able to... It makes you able to make more plays, kind of fish a little bit more. Try to give him some confidence. There it is. There's the Ahri ban. Alright, so we go for the next best thing.
The black rose shall bloom once more.
Whew. Which one? Which one, chat? By the way, the reason we banned Viego, and this is an absolute must, this is super, super important. It is very important that we, and only we, get to play with this skin, right? We don't want to allow someone to pick Viego and just be able to play with our $500 skin. This is ours. We don't want to share, right? So I think this is important. True Faker mode, by the way, would absolutely just be going skinless. But we gotta show all this off because I know you guys want to see this. All right, let's see. We got Kane Way. What would Faker do? Everything we do, by the way, we've got to make it work the way Faker would do it. All right, let's see. We have Malphite, long range engage, a lot of upfront damage. We've got Kane that can come flank, Malphite, Shaco. They've got a ton of flanking. Shaco, Kaisa that can make it in from edges. So it might not be the best teleport game, especially since my team already has two of them. I'm going to swap this out. Going to try to get more substantial lane advantages against Wei. Wei has a very weak early lane that we can exploit, so we're going to try to get in his face as much as possible. And there we go. There's a, oh, I didn't turn on the banner. Shoot. That's something else we need to do. Remind me. We gotta get the banner. Is it just me or did all these everything change? This HUD is huge.
Seconds to minion spawn.
What's up, Gabriel? Am I playing in a qualifier? No, no, sir. Should I be? Man, does anyone play support anymore? Ooh, teleport Orianna? I don't know if that one's it. Maybe we should queue into support as secondary so we can just get the other chances. Ahri and LeBlanc both have like some game as a support player. How you doing, Gabe? Thank you for tuning in from YouTube. Alright, this guy's going for the auto attack. So we're going to try to get up in his face. They do actually have a longer attack range than us slightly, so we're going to have to be cognizant of that, although usually the bets are that they don't use it as well. I shouldn't be in that range of that QQ. Can you hear me? Trying to proc sudden impact whenever we can as well. So we've got the pushing lead. We can take this. We're going to turn it into a crash, and we're going to get a ward on Kane's second side. I was looking at chat. I didn't notice whether or not we had a leash happening on bot side. It looks like they have the push, so there's a chance that they didn't, which would make sense with Kane being over on this side. So we're going to ward right. Taking a page out of the playbook, we want to come over here, ward the pathway that is most likely for the Kane to use to get in our path. Q's on cooldown, so his trade back is pretty weak. He's going with the added damage. We're going to wait till that cools off, and then we're going to go in on him for a little trade. There we go. Oh, nice little combo there. All right, you're getting a little poke off. So far, I haven't delivered much on this. There we go. We finally get a proc off. We're going to start hovering the right side because we expect Kane to be on this side. We want him to think that there's a gank here, but we're going to be keeping an eye on that ward position. Also, hopefully it gets the way to use this side. Now he's going to be first to 4, which means I'm going to let this bounce. Basically, he's going to try to go for a freebie reset here. What it's... No, he's not even. Okay. That means he might get into a little bit of trouble. Now let's see. Do we want to get into a wave clear situation or assassination situation against him? I think we're going to go extra points in the queue. Make it a little bit easier to last hit under turret. It's past 3:30, so the junglers are both on their marks here. Oops. I did not need to hit this one. And I'm a little short here. That's okay, though. Let me go pull this minion wave. No, he's not trying to back. All right, we're just going to pull it this way. There's the Kane as expected. Full clear, 28 camps, so he did a full clear, which means that we can expect this to respawn first. He might have started red as well. We can actually check that. If I were quicker to look at him, I would have seen whether or not he actually had red buff. If he doesn't have red buff, then we know that he started red. There we go. So he started red, which means that it's Krugs that are coming up first. Now he's going to go for a recall here. This is actually going to get him into trouble. We're just going to freeze this. He's got teleport, so we're going to have to come straight back. No, you know what? I miscalculated it. What's up, Caesar Sides? How you doing? I think we missed that one. This one's good. Should have done an attack there first. All right, now we're going to go shove. Nope, there he is. That's just to get our sudden impact proc. He's going to try to shove as hard as he can. This is the one thing that Way's really good at, is kind of blanking the early lane phase and trying to push and get a favorable lane state. So we're going to try to stop that from happening. Now Kane's due on this side. We're going to start hovering right. Going to come over here because we're strong with Vi. If we pick a fight here, we're going to be okay. I've already tried the stream viewers org. No. I think I'm all set. Thank you, though. We're okay here. So we get our little fast chunk in. Gonna push. This can put me in an awkward spot here if this guy teleports. There he goes. All right, so now I need some help pushing this out, or I just need to leave and accept that there's gonna be a little bit of collateral damage. Oh boy, that's really bad timing. Hopefully this will actually buy me a little bit of time to get my reset in, though. This could actually work out very nicely for me. So a little trick you can do if you're trying to buy time, by the way, on LeBlanc, if you're like thinking about your item shop, you should just have it in mind. But if you're waiting for gold, for example, step out here, W back, come here, press shop while you're walking back, and then you'll have a... Then you'll have a better idea of what to get, and you'll be buying yourself some time. Then you press W the second time, and it gets you back to the spot that you were already at, so you don't lose any tempo. Now this guy's gonna try to look for some recalls, most likely. Yeah, he's trying to push the lane here. I don't want to let him. Kane's up here. I'm gonna use this time opportunity to freeze the wave here, and now we can go and try to put tons of pressure on this guy. And he's just gonna try to shove it out. There's the Sunstrike, nothing. I'll have to come back to it.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Good job, Vi. Kane's on top side again. And we get our recall. And now we can start hunting a little bit more. Maybe we could have gotten more out of this. We got a 13 CS lead. We could definitely get more if we like really focused on it. Big questions here is going to be whether or not to go something like the Verdant Barrier, which I think is actually going to be very good this game. Not only is the MR going to help us in the trade patterns here, but it's also going to stop things like Shaco boxes from hitting us, like Kaisa W from hitting us from long range, which would enable her R, also the Malphite engage. So there's a lot of upfront that we want to be able to stop. Even add to that the fact that Kane can't get into you if he without a little bit of help. I maybe could have been more present for this fight here. Looks like we're about to lose this though. What am I doing with that? I don't know. Probably could have gotten more onto him. Was that his flash? That was his flash W, right? And we did get the Fire Drake, which is obviously going to be a big deal for me. Alright, 10 minutes. We haven't seen Kane on this side of the river. I think we're going to be fine to go get some juicy fruits here, and we might be able to find some sort of gank if this guy's any semblance of AP. No, it looks like the juicy fruits are gone. Maybe we could have found that. More also might just have some on the right, but we just had the dragon fight here, so not expecting as much. Vi's got her ultimate. I really want Vi to come set me up here. We're not doing bad on CS. 91 at 10 minutes is fairly solid. But we need to be able to unlock this. We need Vi to help us with the push, or maybe we could have been doing something else. We want that kill. It was worth the flash to get the Dark Seal stack. Watch this trick right here. Oh, we can't do it. I lied. Make sure that we're recalling out of vision right here. Only way that they see us is if Wei put this thing out, ward out in the middle of the lane. All right, we've got this blocker. Do we need this yet? No. I want to make sure that we get one of these first. The one null magic mantle will be enough to resist a lot of the damage that could be coming in. I don't need a ton of it. We do want that Banshee's, not the Banshee's Veil, but the Verdant Barrier. I should have used this W earlier. looking. Just stay alive, my friend. Just stay alive. We're probably much too safe here with that. We could have been much more aggressive. I want Vi to help cover this. We should have the inside track here though. But Vi really wants to push this out before he goes for anything else. Do I have an Ashe arrow for this? This guy's gonna greed for this turret. It's too bad Ashe is not on the same page as us. I'm just gonna make sure that we secure this. Alright, we don't know where our way is. We need to get some influence on this Kaisa sooner rather than later, or at least on the Kane. Since he went blue, he's got this assassin form. All we need to do is shut him down once, and he's going to fall super far behind. Alright, we don't want to jump into Shaco boxes, so let's do this. Gotcha. Nice. Should be a lethal right here. One shot. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling, fam. You know what? I can give this guy a couple of spells. We'll wake up the dragon. Should use the clone right here to actually get in the way. That is a potential problem for us. Oh, he's in the pit. That's kind of suicidal. Safest place is in the back of the pit, and we're doing okay, guys. 204. Putting on a show. It's got to be this, right? Soon. How's the sound, guys? Everything sound okay? Hopefully the game's doing okay. This is, what are we at? Plat? Something like platinum. So we should be able to win these games just on fundamentals alone, but who knows. This guy went tank, so we're not really looking to hunt the Malphite, although he's not going to have as much resistances against us as against other people. I'd like to have my bot lane take this lane over, but who knows if that'll happen. Oh, that's going to be really obnoxious, but yeah, we are going to get that verdant barrier next. Just one shot the wave. I need to communicate somehow to my team that I want them to get to the mid lane. Kane's over in this area. They're both super susceptible to a Kane gank. Help me out, guys. Go make this happen. We got this. We got this. We're good. Yeah. I don't think I needed to use my flash there. I think I actually could have done it with just base kit stuff. I might be able to surprise the way here. Not anymore. Just trying to push all these ways. Ash, you can rid now, yeah. Shaco with the execute. Wade's going for the big push. I'm just gonna make way for the Ashe and just like invite them to come mid this way. Got you. So this guy's been doing nothing but wave clearing. He did jump ahead of me, which means that I did miss out on a lot of waves, but we did get a lot of kills as we're going, so I'm not super upset about it. Run over this, run over him, run over him. I fool with them a little bit. Don't want to accidentally fool on the Vi too much. Kane's up on top side, so we're good to take this 2v2, but you can also just... No, we can't fight this. I can take a flanking position and like try to swindle the way when they come in. That's right. Draw some aggro with the clone. No, that was not where I wanted to go. That's okay though. We're huge. We're getting stuff done. That's what we came here for, right, guys? Now is the time for stacks? I mean, it's got to be, right? We've got a completed thing, and we haven't exactly enough for Magi's plus wand once we wait a couple seconds. So here's the trick. What we're going to do when this gets to 2240 or 1240, we'll step out of base. We're going to come here. We'll W back. We'll buy our rod. And now I use my W again. And basically I've lost no tempo, right? So you can do that little trick. Yo. Yikes. How many traps were in there? You know what? That's on me. We shouldn't have gone there. Bad decision. Shaco was there for days trying to set up those traps. And we were slightly late. Hey, and look at that. Easy come, easy go. All it takes is one bad decision. How strong were they after that? I should have been down there picking up that other wave. There was no chance we can get here in time. All of them were way too healthy. But we can hover this Orianna. No, Ashe. Ashe is the one who disappeared. She's the one that I need to cover for. See you, Kaisa. Oh, they're really trying to flank here. I do not like their position at all. You know what? It's probably the game is probably on me to carry. I mean, 100% it was, right? And I need to find my way back into this game. Take a deep breath. Set myself to the task at hand. Time to live like Faker and carry this thing. You know what I need to do? Get a couple more of these F1 keys going. No. Alright, you know what we can do is we can hope that Ashe looks super juicy here. She just ulted me. What a gal. You know what, we're gonna use this to our advantage here. She's gonna bait, at least bait, dude. At least bait. Come on. Alright, interrupted, good. Where did the man go? See you. Got you. This might just be an evac route. Get a little upfront damage. No! Oh, it got me killed. His slow hit me? Jeez. How did he find the room to target me there? Alright, we gotta find a way to get this back. It's gonna be on us and we have to go here, right? Is this the best buy or is this one? Right, because we have access to like the extra magic pen here, and we have multiple squishies, no edge of night to cancel anything. So I think just going the flat damage here is going to be the best. There's no one building MR, so we don't need to go here. We'll go Rabadon's 4th and then Void Staff 6th. 5th. This is going to give me away a little bit. Hopefully they just think it's the Vi right here, and if they move out of this lane at all, we go to the Vi, we go to this guy. Oh, oh no. Alright, she's gonna come out this. Make sure that we dodge the spells, that we're not taking anything back, but we need more support from the Ashe right there. Maybe we could have gone for more there. How do we get a kill here? However, do we get a kill? Try to make it look like I'm leaving, but really kind of speed up the Jax here. No, he's not even going to go for this. Okay. Yeah, they were rotating through here. That's my fault. That's me rotating through this area. Couple bad decisions. Needed a perfect game, probably. Okay, that's the whale. Okay. Big stun from Jax. Hey, oh, this Kai'Sa's Death is going to be huge. Hey, to the face. Alright, let's see. We're up in a split second, so you know what? This is the only thing that we can get here. The strongest we can possibly get. No, we did. Oh, they didn't even give me my moment to shine. Let's do that. Alright, we need to fix the banner. It's unfortunate. That's okay though. We go next. We go next. Can't nobody stop us from playing Faker all night. Oh, we didn't throw up any of our emote game. We need to improve our emote game for sure, for sure. Dude, these are actually pretty nice. It's funny that we have the chromas, but we don't have the champions yet. Yeesh. Maybe we can get Rise and a couple, because this thing came with a ton of blue essence. 4,800. That's actually the full amount. What are the other ones? Galio and Zed. That Rise one was totally like 200 orange essence, right? Galio we have. Alright, we can make it work. Alright, is this enough to make... There's no world where you go like Heartsteel. That's a lot of bonus health scaling. Like, look at this. If you had 2,000 health, right? So if you built Black Cleaver, Heartsteel, Sundered Sky. And this includes, by the way, the bonus health, the extra 100 HP that you get per level. This includes this. That counts as bonus health. So this healing amount... if you're at 2,000 bonus health, that's an extra 180. Is this scaling for percent on the percent, or is it just a flat number on top? So if it's 16% healing and then you also heal for 1% of your bonus health, that's not so good, right? That's just 20 extra health and you don't really care. But if this is turning it to 20% and you're going to 36%, then it would be insane. This is interesting right here that they made level 1 better, but that's the only one that's going to be better, right? Basically, only level 1 is stronger. Could it be 6? Yeah. And then damage per shot, getting hit heavily right here. Oh, but this is, no, okay, no, this makes level 1 even stronger. Okay, so this is totally descaling now. Early in the game, you're going to get 15 out of this as opposed to getting 1 from this. This is going to be more like 12. So 12, 27 damage per shot at level 1 and 2, and then we're going to have this dealing 5 damage more. So your level 1 is going to be stronger on Akshan. And if you get a pick and you create a fight and you have your E leveled up, then you're going to be in a good spot. Top lane. This guy has it.
You don't have to be afraid of me.
What a guy. What a guy. Sheesh. Alright. Luckily, we've got plenty of champions to choose from, including Ryze or Riven, or, Galio, that can be played up in top. What's up, guys? Welcome to chat. Dude, the Ahri bans are everywhere. You know what's actually, you know what we have to go look up? We have to go look up at the player base right now. Has the play count and ban count spiked as of today? Pick rate went way down. But is this because of a ban? A little uptick in the bans. Diamond players, they didn't touch it. They're down to 0. They're like, no, we want to let you play. If you've got it, like, show it to me. This is a little bit misleading because 6 is at the bottom. Swipe, 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 make it rain. That's right. Dude, but look at this. Look at this. This is 4 out of 4 bans right now so far. 4 out of 4. Or no, 3 out of 4. Last time my team didn't ban it. Other team did. But 2 out of 2 we don't get to play. This time we're filled as well. So I don't know. We're playing between like Ryze and Galio maybe. Aatrox. I mean, the sensible thing would be to just pick this. I suppose Ryze would be I really don't trust Galio because Aatrox is so good into those tank types, so I don't really want to go into a bruiser fight here. Oh shoot, the Celtics game is on right now. Did I miss this? Shit. I'll have to mute this though. I don't think I can have the air going. But I am looking for Luka Doncic to have one heck of a game this time. But the Celtics are just so good. They're stacked up and down. And they know exactly what Kyrie can't do. Alright, their team is full of squish, so any kind of initiator should be kind of good. Tryndamere would be fantastic. I can just go into this and then... And they don't have anyone that can split push against me. This would be fine. Singed would probably be good into the middle of this team. But would have issues with the Aatrox. Could try here, but that also has a problem. I don't want to get kited all day with this thing. Let's do it like this. Alright, it's Aatrox. He's going to go look to poke me every time his passive is up. We're going to go here, here, and here. We want attack speed and last stand, so we can have it during the ultimate. We're going to be stacking health. We could go here as well. Maybe should have. Could have gone flat health as well to like really exacerbate this lead that I have at level 1. Landon has had to keep his Luka jersey in the closet. Maybe he never gets to wear it. He's got 2 jerseys. It's funny. Out of the entire league, he barely watches basketball. He played a couple of years and went to our first second Celtics game. But the 2 jerseys he has is his team jersey that he turned into Luka Magic number 77, his favorite player, one of the only players he knows, but his favorite player by far. And then he has a Jason Tatum jersey, and then they end up in the finals. Wild. And there we go. That's 3. You know what? Ahri should be on a no-ban clause for a while, don't you think? Let's see. Challenge accepted.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Why would you give in to Riot? Just tells the company they can keep doing it? Yeah, you know, a lot of people want this. Save the whales. Dude, you know what? Ocean Quest.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, what are the chances that they actually came in and that they're trying to set up a gank on me? High? Super high? What's up, guys? We're gonna stat check this Aatrox early. Check out which runes he's got, see if he's got bone plating, see if he's got flat health. Gonna do 2 of these. I could have grabbed the minion wave and actually bring it back to me. Alright, so he went flat health. Alright, just don't get hit by Q3. Like that. And we're just going to walk up to this guy, get as many autos as we can. There's his ward. He's feeling the pressure already. Could have actually gone for more of a lane setup before we started trading here. But it's all going to come to this anyways, and as long as we're dodging his sweet spots, we should be okay for the rest of the lane here. Alright, so he's dead to E-Flash. Hey. Now he can never hit that. He's already used his dash, so he can keep on playing aggressively. Once he has the dash down, you know that the landing spot's going to be very predictable. Alright, so we get a big crash here. We have a couple options. I'm going to keep my Fury as I go over here. No, you know what? We're a little bit too late because we had to get into a little bit of a fight. Bait out Q1. Oh, he's a little bit late on the transition. We can use our Q for healing because we're not looking to fight him right now under his turret. We did give him a free proc on his auto though. That's too bad. Alright, it's 317 and it's a Kane, so he's either here or he's not. Damn, that was close, dude. You just W me from in there? Aatrox is coming too? No! Alright, nice flash by him. I was actually looking for that. I was going to try to bait more spells and then get around the corner. Unfortunately, Xerath took the very, very safe approach, so we couldn't get more out of this. But check out top lane. This whole time, this wave's been pushing back out to us. So Aatrox missed out on all that. Kayn also didn't get to go to his bubble. And instead, he eats this. So Hecarim's going to have a huge lead right now, so he can actually fight for this. Easy peasy. And check out this lane. We're going to miss, what, 2 melees? No, just this one? Yeah, so this is sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We basically, grand total, we miss the 9 melees. He misses 3 whole waves. Now I can take this. Let's see, we pull this back out here. Good, and we'll go over there. And we'll see when he comes back in, but I'm going to have a significant XP lead now. And the only problem is that he got the 2 kills here, so it's going to hamper my ability to fight him. Also, the fact that I went Cole means that I kind of just have to let this rebound and bounce and then play for the level 6 advantage and then try to all-in him right there. So that's going to be my window against him. Nope, you don't got this. And now I'm going to hit 6 first, and I'm just going to all-in him in a moment. We just need to be patient here. Try and mess up his last hits a little bit. Alright, he doesn't know that I'm about to ding level 6 here, I don't think. Maybe he does. It's going to happen right off this minion. So I'm just going to start my all-in. Easy. Level up timers, baby. Your fundamentals. Do we give him something back or do we fight for this? I still got my potion. Yeah, we're chasing this guy away. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, so that's going to be Berserker Greaves and a little bit of armor to help with all of the AD on their team. Maybe I just go plated steel caps, honestly. But as far as like one singular item that I can buy that makes me as strong as possible, it's just going to be the cloth armor. We're probably not going to build anything out of that, but just the biggest spike here. It does slow everything else down a little bit. There is a world where against these like hyper healing champions, which could be all 3 of these, right? This could be a Blade of the Rune King, could have all these healing, plus we have Seraphine. There might be a world where we just go Thornmail to finish off our build, but like we said, Hecarim's going to be enormous compared to this guy. We don't have our Q up. That's a problem. We baited. It's just enough. We're just going to heal it up. Oh, nice move there. We don't got it. Maybe we could have had it. That's got to be a foul. There's no way that this is allowed. He's trying to get me in case he thinks I'm going in, but he hasn't kept track of my cooldowns, which means he is now dead. We'll just turn on the champion only. Really? Got you. Alright, what do we want first? Do we want the PD? Ravenous Hydra has been popping off and it's pretty popular, but again, I think against this team, I don't want to be... maybe I do want to be locked into that. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for it. Just make the fast wave clear right now. Try to go into turbo farm mode. This is coming back towards us, so there's no rush to actually pick up this wave. We can go take the Krugs right now. Although Hecarim may want something, we could also try to get some fights going for the team. All this basically heals back up because we have the rage. So we come right here, and basically we've just netted ourselves some extra gold. We lose the 63 from the melees. This guy have. Oh, we're still good. Oh, this was super early. No, I did not mean to do that. That is so disappointing. That is entirely on me. I don't think you win this, dude. We are up 30 CS, but that's not gonna compare to this as he comes up. He did get the plated steel caps, which makes him very strong. So we're gonna just let the Hecarim know. He's had this. Katarina should be our focus. Obviously, this is an abysmal matchup for the Xerath, where Cat can basically just jump on him all day long. And if you ever put your spell on cooldown, then she just gets to ult you in your face. Is level 10. I've shopped and they haven't.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, we just keep on missing this. We need to play better. That, get a bunch of kills, that stacks up our fury again, and we're just going to try to dirty farm this way. We'll try to get in past the wave. We might be able to go in for these, especially since Aatrox opted for a back here, which means that we get to go. Now, this is going to be Kayn, so we actually just want this ward right on the other side. Make sure that the jungler gets the first one to make sure that he's got his rewards. We take one for our XP. Each one counts once. And let's see, do we make a fight here for Kayn? We definitely want to get into lanes and just shove as much as possible. I'd love to go to like tap this thing. Gonna try to help this guy push. We're good. Push, just push. You're out of mana anyways, right? It's like, it's not like he can do anything better, right? The fast push into rotate is like by far the best thing we can do here. Oh, I did not want to do that. That is, tilty, tilty, tilty. I think I need to mute this guy's pings. Alright, we have a super slow build right here. Should have come online earlier. We went for Cull and Bramblevest. I think I regret those because this was the part of the game that I'm supposed to steamroll the Aatrox, and instead he ends up getting the 2-kill lead and being able to fight back at the moment where he's supposed to be the most vulnerable. So the question now is going to be, how do we apply this? I think we can go into split pushing. Again, no one should be able to answer me if I go PD, Ravenous, and Infinity Edge. And then Thornmail, right? This is pushing. Aatrox is going to go pick this up, push it into me. So there's no rush here. We're just going to pick up the extra camp. Always activate that Q before you use the TM out there to kill everything. No! It's unfortunate here with the I felt like this guy rushed his casts, right? If he just waited a little bit, he could have forced the Aatrox to either move in straight lines or to like force him to juke, and if he's going to juke, then he's going to be in a position where we can hit him. And if, you know, that's obviously the win. Alright, so we've got a couple pushing lanes. We've got the 6 things, so we're full split push mode now. Xerath needs to be in wave clear. This would be wonderful if Corki decided to stay into this matchup for us if he walks up, which it looks like he's not intending to. I'm gonna leave that blast going. It's better for me than it is for them. They see me here, it's no big deal. But the farming continues. We're just going to have infinite access to everything right now. They shouldn't be taking any fights because we're going to be down in numbers. Kayn should be rotating over sometimes. And we're just going to play the rest of the game at full health now. The Hecarim might find a little window. Kayn's right there. We have to ping back. This is why they don't want to take those kind of fights, because Kayn can rotate so quickly, but if they can get some upfront damage, it's not the end of the world. Alright, there's 1. Aatrox is not backing and 3 are dead. Kayn's dead. Alright, GG, we win. Told you that this guy would be huge compared to that. Also spikes much earlier, right? So it's worth noting. Okay, we're pretty big. Should be a safe spot to recall from. If she tries to stop me here, then she's just gonna die, right? Am I gonna die? Woo! Not even. Waiting for the E cooldown. What have I done? What have I done? I've made a terrible blunder. Well, we'll be fast enough from now on. So here, Eye Edge, Thornmail, turn this into Zephyr. That'll be the build. Uh-oh. You don't want to walk in straight lines against Katarina. Just always make right turns. Wherever she throws it, just immediately take a 90-degree turn to the side. Neat little play by Hecarim to pull this guy back. Exposed inhib is unfortunately not enough. We really want the Xerath to group up. Nice job. Alright, that's a easy here. Hecarim's going to the wrong way. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh my god. No. Junglers, come on. Bad habits. We don't do that. Alright, what I will get is blue buff for the Xerath and the Karma and Hecarim. How does a Seraphine end up that deep in our base? Did she like ride the Piper there? Alright, this is a free Baron if we opt to take it. When I say free, they have to choose. You have to choose between defending Baron, which Kayn apparently does not want to do. Yeah, that's a free Baron now. I kind of want to limit test this because it's such a good spot for me. Now they're going to rotate over. We've got plenty of damage here. I'm even going to start coming out here early because I don't mind if anyone shows up. Now I've got the buff. 56 seconds on Ghost. There we go. Katarina, they're half contesting. They're half not. I shouldn't be getting hit by that. They know they can't get this. Bro. Wait, are we serious right now? That's on me for getting distracted. I don't need to take this fight, but the fact that they lost a 2v4 is ridiculous. We gotta be better than that. That is really too bad, because I also take that fight to like force them to come back. You can't place traps down. You cannot place traps in the middle of a fight. Just does not work. Just like bad rotations, right? Xerath pushing bot when you don't need to be there, walking through the jungle, you're going through vision. They're gonna see you, they're gonna spot you out, they're gonna hunt you every single time. Now all I can hope for is that they're a little bit delayed on this back. I'm gonna skip past the wave here. 4. We might even just... They can't end here. The cooldowns are too quick. Or the respawns. Let's go win this game. We have 2 people dead. We're gonna heal back up to full. Don't never say it's over. Oh, we stopped 2 of the backs. Now we just have to leave. Don't have an ult for the Katarina. What do we have? Corki up here? We can make this fight happen, right? Oh, I'm gonna blast going into their face. Hey, oh, he got away. That's okay, Zareth was there to cover my butt. Or someone. Alright, I go, let's see, 4 mid. Careful of cat and cane angles. Don't over push. Let me get ahead of you. Something like that. We've got Infinity Edge, so we're massive. And what's left? That is fine. Bot lane is longer, so the supers are more threatening. Deep breath, we got this. When I get in the ring, no, wait. In the locker room, I work myself into a sweat. I'm pushing my knuckles into the leather of the loves, trying to break through it. All this time during my training, I've been wondering, is this the man who can beat me? When I get close to the ring, I get nervous. When I'm closer to the ring, I'm nervous. As I approach, as I get in the ring, I'm a god. Let's see, do we actually have a play here? I don't think so. We might be able to make them panic. Yeah, Cat's backing. Look at this. Cat's making a macro mistake. No, all right, here we go. I tried to bait them into the mistake. So there we go. We get a little discord. Just need to stop getting picked off, folks. Oh no. Okay, get the F out of here. They own that. That is their side. Get safe. Like it would be quite nice. Unfortunately, I don't know my exact limits here. I don't know if I can solo Baron from this spot. With a Blade of the Rune King build, maybe. Alright, Aatrox not wanting to join this fight. Let's see, he's 16 with 3 items, including this. What if he tries to teleport and I can just like chew him up? Team messes the play up, we're good. Looking pretty good. Whoa, hello. JK, everyone came from me. This guy's gonna try to hunt me down. You ain't got nothing. My team had better watch the F out. Okay, that's careful guys, careful. I need to go pick this up so that I absolutely dominate these 1v1s now. And I'm probably strong enough to just group with the team now. We've got 4. Anyone even close? We've got 3 items across the board there. Seraphine's pretty massive. Yeah, all right, 4 items Kane. So they're still pretty big. They got a lot of damage in on kills. We're gonna have to be pretty cautious, especially with this blue Kane. He can wait out my ult duration if he's patient enough. Gonna go stack up my passive. Now we want to get vision of their rotation here. I should have thrown this down before they got vision of it. Can I just go backdoor there? No. Okay. I don't have ghost. Team fighting in this spot is kind of bad. But we are going to cut the wave. They're going Baron. Gonna go contest this. Oh, I misclicked one button. Crap. Oh, we could have done that so much better too. Yeah, maybe I could have just hit stealed, but then I didn't want to draw the aggro. But maybe that was right. Maybe that is an opportunity I could have gotten in on. Oh. Collector, not going to be enough. Engage. Do not let them make them spend everything here. Here we go. We go on this guy. Hey everyone, Karma, do your job. Oh my gosh. She's trying to protect her own HP. That's too bad. Try to get them to use some spells and some cooldowns. Might try to go in and cut the wave, but they have the Baron, which is going to make it exceptionally difficult. We've got Xerath. All I need to do is body for the Xerath here. They're gonna think that I used my passive here. We're gonna do this for the speed up. Karma, what we got? Nothing. Oh, they're shooting. I probably could have gotten some cover fire. Hey, we got one. That's sick. That's so good for us. Top lane is a game ender, by the way. That wave is enormous. So as long as I can draw their attention here. As long as I can draw their attention this way, we're going to be okay. Flicker Blades is in base. Kind of want to do this now because it's going to force them to come down here and not deal with this. Now they're going to start trying to defend here. I'm going to walk to the wall, which keeps me away from the vision on the sides here. Oh, that's a cooldown. Alright, Kane's here, which means we can actually burst this dragon. Nice. It's me versus Aatrox. Glad he did that. He could have waited for a better spot, I think. Alright, we've got Flicker Blades in base, then we've got Zephyr after that. I should have kept that charge up in case we have a fight here. I want to keep those extra stacks. Any sign of this? Oh yeah, we do. Nice. No! I pressed it. I'm just too slow. Alright, we're a full build, folks. Is it going to make a difference?
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Big upfront damage. Oh my gosh, save the guy, get in his way. Have to go for a little bit more. Just buy me time to respawn. Int for the wave, I don't care. Gotta hit the Corky. Karma, you are being way too safe. It's okay. It happens. It's alright, we still got time. The night is young. We're going to get our Ahri games. It's gonna happen. We'll keep on playing until we get at least one. Could be a while. Could be a while. Is this frozen? What's going on? Nice try, nice try. It's too bad. It's too bad. We tried our hardest. Maybe, I don't know. With the Thorn maybe we could have just gotten into the middle of those fights. And that might have been the protection that they needed, because Kayn was obviously one-shotting everyone. A little bit of armor, guys. Just a little bit goes a long way. The reason, not only did the lethality items all get jacked up, but with the removal of that armor rune, like, people discredit that little bit of armor is the difference, is a significant difference, right? If you have 1500 health, that's 90 HP that you've lost out on, just by the effectiveness of that one little armor rune. And then if you have healing and whatnot, that's going to make it stronger. The flat health that you need to go, it's not even close to the same. It's worse for early lanes, which is why you saw MSI going full serrated dirks. You saw lanes that had 4 people with serrated dirks in them. And like Callista support, right? It's just that impactful to not have armor in your early game runes. You absolutely must go flat health to combat that. And if you don't, you basically should get not one shot, but they should all in you. And then for the rest of the game, just one defensive item can make a big difference for being able to survive and not get popped, because 80 carries, you know, the damage is pretty solid now with the return of the eye edge, but you gotta get something that helps you stay alive. There's gotta be something. Unfortunately, nothing in the crit row gives you lifesteal, so it's one of those weird things, like, do you get Bloodthirster into Infinity Edge? It feels kind of clunky for the attacks, really slow attacks. Do you get PD Eye Edge and like Vamp Scepter, or just Vamp Scepter and go from there? It's tough. It's a tough spot to be, but one little rune can help a lot, or one little piece of resist can help a lot. Oh, save the whales. Where are we gonna be? So what happened with this? they're supposed to have an event for teamfight tactics as well. And unfortunately, this page doesn't work, so we have to go like this. There's supposed to be a big event going on. The 5-year bash. About half a day into this patch, so late afternoon Pacific time, which we're well past, you're invited to celebrate our 5th birthday with the 5-year bash event. But I don't see it. I don't see anything that looks like this. This guy wants to see it. He knows that his best chance of seeing this is to get it first pick. Because there might just be people, I mean, there's people going to be banning it, there's people going to be doing lots of whatever. What do we say? We have to ban Viego. We have to ban Viego. No one else is allowed to play. You know, maybe we shouldn't. We should be equal opportunity. We should, you know what? I take this back. I should give back the Viego ban. Can I undo this? Let the enemies, if they kill me, and then make it a little challenge. Be like, I dare Viego, I dare you to come kill me and wear this $500 skin for 10 seconds. Huh? Hut? Hut? One more? One more? One more? Snap lock.
Clever fox.
Boom. That's right. That's right. We got it. We got it in. So the other reason you need to do this, you know, basically once you get to level 6 is where these pay off. Mid laners can get there by 530, right? The 530 wave, they shove it in, and that's level 6 if they don't miss any minions. And with the use of teleport, you can make sure that that happens, especially if you have a jungler who's synergizing with you, helping you to push out any kind of awkward lane states and making sure that you get into that spot. But if you're a bot laner, when the mid laner is hitting 6, 530, you're level 4. Right, so if you go health scaling and you're trying to play with 40 extra health instead of the 60, not only are you more vulnerable to the lane and just the damage that you're taking in lane phase, but then also when the mid laner comes to assassinate you, you've got 25 less health than you should, which is why mid laners, when you spike 6, like, you should absolutely have tabs on what the carries are doing. And if they're coming to lane with 600 something health, and you're like, this guy, let's go. All right, let's see. We've got an inopportune connection here. Nidalee and Ahri is kind of awkward together. If we cast spells at the same time, sometimes I can actually make them dodge. My E is usually enough time, but they already have to predict that the E is going to hit and then throw where the person's going to be. So very little synergy between these two champions. Also makes it so that one Merc Treads is very, very good against us in this lane. It's probably going to be Brand, so we're probably not going to see that. They're just going to go Sork Shoes, and I should be able to kill them anyways. Renekton is a lockdown CC that's really good with Nidalee. We have Urgot, which is almost as good. Garen is not going to be my preferred target. We're going to try to go after Ezreal and Brand and Soraka as much as possible. The reason you get the attack speed rune is to play for the wave control, right? You have to, it does a couple things. One, it lets you last hit range casters onto your own turret, because you can get one hit in, turret hits again, you hit, and you get to get your 2 attacks in, which is enough. Also, there are very few champions in the game that can deal more damage by just having extra AP, because AP you get to cast on one spell once. And so when you get an extra 9 AP, all you're really doing is saying, okay, my spell hits for 6 damage more. Compare that to getting an extra attack off, and that means that you get an extra 55 damage, right? It's not close. As a community, we need to. They're protesting it. Wait. Is this guy actually protesting this game? That'd be hilarious. Oh my god, they're really gonna do it. This guy's looking at it. He wants to do it too. No, you know what you're doing is resetting your gold econ here. What a bait. I'm gonna block for the Ezreal. Attack speed also makes it so you don't get caught up in animations for as long, which is one of the weak spots where people like Syndra can hit you when you're going in for an attack. And go. Alright, -1 for the brand. We're going to be able to walk up soon. We've got the minion advantage, which means we're going to have the farm advantage. We're going to be able to push up, move into his territory. We're also going to be first to 2. Oh, we missed one. Zutalo. His poke starts getting annoying once he has a point in his E, so we're going to get ready for the poke here. I cancel 2 autos. Attack speed too fast. Too furious. Bait out the E, trying to get it to burn some mana. Oh, this Nidalee knows what they're doing. This guy thought that he was stopping backs, but instead... Alright, another trick. Alright, this is another faker lesson here. Q into level up Q. Ready for this? Unfortunately, we focus so much on whether or not we could get it. Yeah, whether or not we should is still up for debate. Alright, we teleport back in here. So what that does is it casts the spell using the mana cost when you cast it. It resolves the spell as if you were the higher version. Alright, now this guy's gonna try to poke me out. Did we just get hit by that? He's going for a shop, right? Alright, so we got a little poke into the river here. You guys gotta be in trouble, right? Brand was looking for me. Did he find me? I don't think so. Can I not do my signature move anymore? What is this? Hey, Kais is picking up the wave? This is pro. This never happens. Can't do anything here. I gotta get this wave in. Bro, I don't have anything. I just used everything. I just used everything, my friend. It's not that I don't want to. I definitely want to, but... And we one-shot the wave. Achievement unlocked.
An ally has been slain.
Could have just done that with autos. Let's see, how's this guy doing? That wave's coming back into us, so we're okay here. Looking for an all-in down bot. Oy, I missed. Sutala. Here we go, and we got the flash. And Jax comes to mid. We get to keep this alive. We're looking at Malignance. Tax this guy for trying to do this. Now they're going to think because they have a ward somewhere over here that they're going to be safe, but we're going to go in behind them. We're going to gank bot again. So level 6 Israel, I think they see me. They must. Yeah, they saw me. Oh, we're in. Yo, 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 help me out. Help a brother out. Not like that. That's okay. That guy might have had no cooldowns left. It's possible. It's possible. We'll be alright, though. We'll be alright. We lost our stacks, though. Big props. Nidalee's gapping this guy, though. Not quite. 1 and 3. Couple of ill-fated decisions. Nid, we gotta focus on keeping our eyes up and replace that stress response with a deep breath. Garen went and took those down. Okay. Alright, so we've got Fiendish Codex. 500, what do we need? 1100 for Malignance, right? guy's always at no health. Turn. Oh no, that's a Brandel in the middle of a... Eesh, sheesh, sheesh, I forgot to ward my flank. My 6. We'll still get it. We'll still find a way. The Malignant Spike will be big. We're a little bit behind on CS. Brand is doing a decent job of just following, right? We outplayed him a lot in lane. We got his flash. We got a lot of good things for ourselves, but it's not going to be enough. This guy's dead, though. No way. Oh, he's huge, but Kaisa gets this shutdown. Beautiful. And we get the assists. We got this. Everything's going to be good here. Go Black Cleaver rush into 0 armor builders. That's too bad. I think I can get this kill here. Come here, Lulu. Baiting. Oh, not the one I wanted first. The R. Okay. I mean, we could have solved that by doing better on our own.
Enemy rampage.
Speed me up, big boy. Got you. 2 autos. Holy. Oh, one more. Oh, so close. I was with the ult here too from Lulu. Ooh, Swifties. I don't know about these ones, but yeah, it was close. It was close. Tough to think that if this were Lucid Boots that we'd win that, but it is what 'tis. Karen is getting big old. Oh. Very tempting to go in on this. Alright, Brand's pushing here. We can actually make a fight for this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. I missed at long range. Got one, keep going in. You got it. You got it. Oh, baby. I totally whiffed on the back end with the E-flash. That's tragic. Alright, we're going to teleport in. Maybe we can get to, like, this ward. Maybe we don't need to, because Ezreal's a maniac. Oh, I'm just dead here. No, I walked into the comet. Shield me. She got put behind. Early jungling was okay, but then she got caught in a spot where Urgot's supposed to be kicking Karen's ass and should be able to rotate over, and it was level 4 versus level 3, so she should be winning that every single time. But we can go check it out maybe. So let's see, big thing from this game, I put too much pressure on myself to make a play happen, to force it, even though Ezreal is crushing this lane. It's tough to gank the lane that is behind as much as they were.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Wow, they still got me. Speed boosts.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Demacia. That's good. I appreciate this guy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, where's the comeback angle? It's gonna be pretty tough now. Oh. Oh no! Demacia. Can I honor the Garen for that? Alright, Lulu, you tried your best. Nice try. It's unfortunate. I don't know. Is this going to be the way things are gonna happen? Is this what people are going to do? It's going to be a tough night maybe if there's a lot of these. Might have to go get the Crown Royal out. The protests are going on. Absolutely. I don't think it's fair to the whales that they ban it. Yeah, we should have a no whale hunting season. And for a week after this comes out, Ahri just cannot be banned. Thoughts? The unfortunate... Oh, what did I miss that game? The takedown taunts. I need to get the takedown taunt game going. Also, I was in combat, which stopped me from doing the signature move. We'll see if we can get some of those in. Let's look at this quirky change. Base attack damage. This is for all hits at all points in the game, and especially the most important early. Attack speed growth goes up to compensate, so you can get a little bit more like a carry with attack speed scaling, but this is always going to be a caster carry, right? Getting 20 extra damage on the Q and getting a second off the cooldown. This is big. Basically, the E has been too good, right? You just max the E, just walk up and you punch people in the face. And the reason that this didn't work as well in mid lane, even though you did go the first point in E with first strike, you went against long range. And the thing is, in bot lane, you're much more likely to fight, and you're much more likely to have a delayed and contested fight that lets you stack up the full value on the E. And you're more likely to play against melees, right? So if you're playing against a melee, especially someone who goes aftershock or something like that, you're just like, okay, like let's rip you to shreds anyways. Force you to use your cooldown to try to get aftershock just to proc up. What's up, Spacebo? How you doing? Professor Giga. I can take this. Alright, Ahri or LeBlanc? Any advice for someone who's learning Senna? It's a tough one. Senna is a very complex champion, and she gets changed more than any other champion in the entire roster. You probably want a duo who builds, who can play tanks. That's probably the first big thing. You absolutely want to have that. Someone that can play Tahm Kench, Nautilus, or Ornn, for example, and just farm it up and just be stronger with those stats, and also give you a frontline. She has a very weak lane phase, so you have to play back a lot of the time, but when you do get the opportunity to trade, you want to extend that trade a little bit to get the ghost proc off, and you absolutely want to get as many ghosts in the early game and be willing to trade some of your HP to get that. The way that her passive works, with your duo, you can absolutely tax, especially some of the caster minions, right? So a Nautilus, for example, and especially a Tahm Kench, doesn't necessarily want to take the beating that it entails to go get the casters, so you're totally fine to go get those. And especially if you're going to be sharing, might as well share those. It doesn't affect your gold total at all. Absolutely let them heal. You want to be proccing off of the champions as much as possible to get... Sorry, you want to be proccing your passive off the champions as much as possible, but you want to share your gold off the minions, because World Atlas, as long as you're hitting a minion, will still count towards the share, and you'll always get the soul to drop off of it. So even though you're proccing off that, you're still getting the soul, and then you can still hit the champions for more souls. As far as itemization, you always want to be keeping tabs on what the ratios on the passive are giving. Right now, they're, I believe, in its current state is more crit and more damage, so the Infinity Edge, like rapid fire cannon approach, is going to be totally reasonable. Also, I think that Navori Flicker Blades is very, very strong on that champion, and I don't think that that's been explored that much. More than anything, though, you're just gonna have to position really, really well in team fights and learn to kite and play laterally. You have to play for a side-to-side scope and making sure that you're not just kiting backwards, but also kiting laterally so that you stay in range in the fight, because it's very tempting to see someone to come at you and you move back. But by that stage of the game, let's say you have 80 souls, you outrange everybody. So your backstep, if they answer it with a backstep of their own, now you're actually further away than your own attack range, and that's not what you want. So when they come at you, you want to picture like a 30-degree retreat path. Right? You say, okay, I'm kind of retreating a little bit from you, but I'm really just moving into myself into a better position for my own teammates to set me up. Have people banned Ahri already? Yeah, there's been a lot of bans. We've had a lot of bans. 4 bans in 3 games. One of them was my own teammate doing it, and last game we had 2 people run it down mid lane. In protest. So it's been a day. It's been a day. We're trying to get as many games in as possible though. All right, we're gonna do this top man a favor. Garen has been much stronger against Teemo ever since the changes to Juggernauts. I mean, forever ago. It's not the hard counter that it used to be. Garen scales just fine and he all-ins him at level 6, and there's really nothing that Teemo can do to stop it except by playing back. And then specifically, he blinds Master Yi, which is something, an interaction that you absolutely need to play around. So we'll just get rid of it. I mostly just play solo and have to roll with whoever my AD carry chooses. Well, you can. It's not unheard of to make a little slideshow. This is something that happens a lot in high ELOs when you're playing a one trick, where you're just like, hey AD carry, my best pairings are going to be X, Y, and Z, and I do really poorly with A, B, and C. And for example, a champion that has a weak lane phase like Kai'Sa and Senna, you'd have to play so far back, and you auto lose that lane by so much that you're actually better off just roaming and trying to get the stacks everywhere else, and you try to create a number swell somewhere else on the map, or you convince your team to go for a lane swap. But I mean, a lot of people, I think the vast majority of people have heard Riot from season 5 saying we don't like lane swaps. We think it's bad for the game when people are trying to implement this and people can't all copy it, so they end up with this awkward position where someone wants to do it, other people don't want to do it, or they don't know, and then you get into arguments. So there's a whole lot of nuance that comes there. But in challenger queue, if you can play on the Discord, for example, and you can get people to do it, then that's doing it. I forget what rank you're at. I'm just trying to maximize what I can do so my team doesn't fall behind. All right, so here's your tip. Go in and do a 10-minute CS challenge on Senna, just so you can practice only getting last hits at the moment that you want. Recalling twice, okay? Recall twice during a crash so you can practice A, when Senna is capable to help a wave crash, B, when you have time to actually make something happen, and very specifically, do not go straight back to bot lane. All right, as a support, you know, the map is cut like this. You want to go at this angle, right? You want to go into the jungle so that you're ready to help mid. You're ready to ward in the river to the bottom side of mid lane and support your mid laner that way, and then you can come back. And if you crash well with a double stacked wave, that wave that's coming back to you will still be building, which means that whichever AD carry you have can just sit back and let the wave come to them. You absolutely want to get good at that, and then you also want to convey that to your teammate. Hey, I'm roaming, the wave's coming back to us, just wait at turret or come with me. You absolutely want to be out on the map, especially for the void grubs, because every single one of those void grubs has a chance of spawning souls, so you can get out of there with like 8 to 10 stacks easily. You know what? I think the base skin might be the base skin's really good, and you certainly don't need to do it. The cool things about it are this, and I need to get the, what is it, slash taunt? Takedown counter. All right, I wonder if there's a hotkey for each of those. But I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Here we go. You guys can get the turnaround. The orb's kind of weird. She's a little bit more jumpy than the other skin, I feel like. But did you guys see the YouTube shorts that they showed what the Riot employee? She's like a dancer that just has, that's super flexible, and she just goes in attached with 32, you know, plugs to get the motions right. And she does not the voice acting, she does the motion acting for, I don't know how many, maybe all, but several of the characters in game. I imagine it's probably just all the female characters. Alright, we got Xerath. Outranges us. We're going to try to be out of the wave when he casts his Q. I'm going to try to bait him into casting and hitting minions. Maybe we can go for this. But we definitely don't want to be in a spot where he can hit us and the wave. We missed one? When did we miss one? I thought I could have sworn we had gold popping up every time. Alright, we're going to hit 2 first. This guy's trying to preserve his mana. He's saying, I'm going to let you shove me in. There's not really much I can do about it. So I'm just going to stack this wave one more time, make it as hard as possible for him to get these last hits under turret. We're going to have 3 casters. Yeah, there we go. Now he's feeling the pressure. We could be going for auto procs here, but he just outranges me by so much. If I try to go for electrocute, then I think he just... Hey! Oh, we still got it. Yay. We missed the cannon. Alright, we have Hecarim going to this side. That's not necessarily true, actually. I shouldn't have pinged that. 3 minutes in, I'm a little bit late on this ward. Alright, we want to wait till we're level 4 before we cast the Q again, because we want it to two-shot the backline. Alright, the fact that he's leaning left sort of tells me that his jungler might be on that side. I am going to have a track on this Hecarim. We're playing for level 4 right now. I must have zoned him off of one. So I'm going to hover this real quick. You guys can just pause the stream if you want to see. Look at the values right here. You'll notice that the mana cost goes down and the cooldown doesn't change, which is an important combination. We're just there to back up. There we go. They're incentivized to go. It's an important combination when notating like which champions can do this trick and which can't. Right, so you want to, on any champion that has a lower mana cost, you would obviously want to level it up, right? Like, that much is obvious. But in champions like this, right, when I go to level this up, the fact that the mana cost goes up and I don't get a better cooldown means I don't really get anything for it, right? So I can go and cast this Q, and then while it's in air, I can level it up, and then I get the leveled up effect because the game will constantly check what is the nature of the spell that you cast when it collides, and that way I only spend the mana. Vikram's down beneath me. All right, we're gonna be okay. And in fact, shoot, if that had hit, I might have been able to get more pressure, but now I'm kind of walking into this position where we might have a Hecarim on our lap. All right, this guy's drawing aggro. That's perfect for us. Now we just get to teleport. He drew the aggro, which means he's gonna have a little bit harder time. It also means that the wave's pushing and it doesn't get frozen against me, which is pivotal. I don't know that I actually wanted these. There's this barrier. Now we just walk him back. No, I missed. That's awkward. How did I miss all that? No! Even with the speed buff. At least Master Yi gets it. Wave's going in. I'd like for him to crash it, though. That's too bad. Alright, might be another game where we get tons of value out of... I'm actually regretting not... I don't regret not having Merc Treads. It's not Syndra. If it's Syndra Nico types, then the Merc Treads is going to be fine. Alright, Smolder's still our target. I can't believe we didn't kill the Xerath that first time up.
An ally has been slain.
Now you can check this part of the map to see whether or not anything will see you as you pass over here. Shove. Alright, we're gonna turn champions only. Oh, did I just reveal here? Did we really? We were not willing to take that? That's too bad. We could have played that better. It's tragic. Alright, are they gonna overcommit for this? And can I do anything about it? Or do I just need to pick up this top wave? Mid wave, I mean. Looks like I can't do anything about this. Hecarim's gonna be able... You know what? Maybe I can get this. Hecarim's gonna greed for this. Nope, he didn't. Alright, so we missed a couple minions for the chance at killing Hecarim. Probably just not worth. There's the Xerath. Do we follow or do we tax? Alright. We don't need to follow anything. We got the recall off. We're good. So we get to push this. Xerath paying me back for my own mistake. At this stage of the game, you notice that the Q is going to deal half the health of the melees. So I can just go in and just go like this and sweep up the wave. Ow. Ow. This guy wants to use his charges on the turret. Makes sense. That was an ambitious weave.
Killing spree.
Got a flash. We'll get Lost Chapter here. Fortunately, the Leona Smolder lane is gigantic. And this guy looks like he's building Manamune, which is a tough one. There's like no, I would say there's no reason to build Manamune on Jhin anymore. There's other items that give you 80 HD, 80 AD. That's 3 cannons we've missed. Yikes. Skin diff, pay to lose. I should probably start hitting these a little bit better. Alright, Mastery cleans up on Xerath all day long. That's fantastic. We're going to pick up some more plates here. Dragon, he could go for this. He's totally healthy enough. You always want to attack something first before casting your Q, because that will determine what you, or sorry, before casting your W, because that'll determine what your W hits, right? So anytime that you're using the W here, all right, you know, we have to do some more fakering right there. That'll determine what your W prioritizes. Bait him, baiting myself. We played that poorly. Soraka's up top, which means we have to give this. Shit, I should have asked for the blue. It's okay on Yi. Right, yeah. There was a world where it got picked, but not while lethality items are as good as they are. Could almost teleport there, but it's a little bit too risky. Got you. That's right. You like that? Fast. Wait. Boom! And control 6. Control 5. Boom. Just gotta keep them honest here. Alright, he's got the wave down on lock. We've got a red buff for the Jhin as well. I'm free to push this bot lane. We're gonna take this in, collect the attacks on the turret, at least get these 3 stacks off. I'm gonna leave some of these up for myself because they do provide for exceptional ways to get out. This is something that you don't see people talk about as much, but it is absolutely vital to these things. You don't need to pick them all up, you just need to pick up the ones that matter. I appreciate you. Soraka's damned low. That's too bad. We have Garen coming in though. This guy should die for it. Really? Oh, he must have flashed. He must have flashed, right? No, no, no. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Thinking about too many things. Too many minds. And a suicidal spot to recall, right? Like any amount of vision that they may have placed earlier was going to be good enough there. That was just awful. That was awful. I deserve that one. All right, let's see. Long range. The E. I mean, he can get the Q off in response to his E, so that the E actually connects. Yone, I don't want to get hit, so yeah, I'm totally fine with the Banshee's Veil again this game. There's a Leona coming here, 3 coming top. If this guy can bait it and then I can teleport him behind, that would be sick. Now the question is, do we defend against this with the teleport? I think the answer is yes, because the volatility of tower dives in gold is going to be super high. We're in. He can take Dragon. We should be able to get Baron off of that. I went too early. I thought he was going to R right off the bat. Am I dead? The extra shot. He's level 11 now. That's what I get for greeting. That's what I get. Wait, what happens if I do the thing while I'm dead? Neither of them pop up, it looks like.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oi! Not what I wanted here. Awful. Awful. I have to live with that choice. That was a choice. Alright, we're going to call it a comeback, and we're going to have Dark Seal when it happens. My farm's really low this game, too. Garen is massive. He is getting something back for us, which should be okay. That means we do get to contest somewhere. The question is where. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go for a hard push here, and then say that we can go to this. See if we can get the masses behind this plan. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it. Bro. I cannot be serious right now. Alright, so we're missing out on Lich Bane. Lich Bane is like the biggest spike of damage. You get that extra proc from the auto attack. It's really good for pushing turrets. It's also the highest movement speed that mages have access to, so there's a lot of reasons to want it. Smolder, Yone, and Leona are all in the vicinity here. Yo, push. What are you doing, dude? Jin, come on, man. Unkillable Demon King. I'm full, man. I don't need to do anything. Garen got this. We got Yone. We got to push. We got to take Dragon. 3-1 though. Hecarim has outsmited 3 times. Alright, we certainly want to be as strong as we can be for this. 40 seconds. We got time. Alright, Xerath's out of the picture, so now we charge in. Gonna keep fighting for mid-prio here. Smolder abandoned, so that means we're definitely gonna get the push here. And we got the kill on the Smolder creature. A lot of damage. Alright, that's a bunch of flashes and everything being down, so we're just going to take that pressure, turn it immediately into mid lane. It's going to be tough. Like, how do we clear it? This guy just clears this wave, but by putting a little bit of pressure, maybe it deals a little bit of extra damage to top, but it's not going to be enough. There's really nothing to get here. But we're just holding down the fort. It makes it a little bit easier for Garen to push. We don't want to recall because that would abandon all of the pressure that he had. A bit of an overstay. Yep, I'm back. Yeah, we got no credit for anything, so not even the Magi stacked up. Oh. What did this guy get so upset about? Okay. Man, we're having a tough run with this. The protests against the Ahri skin, man. It's real. It is real. We've had 3 very angsty responses. All right, that might be it for today, but we will be live again tomorrow for sure. We're gonna get this Faker arc locked down. What would it be without a little bit of adversity first? The moated gold 4. Yikes. Loss well deserved. Yikes. Why? Like why? Why? Like why do things like this? I don't know. Yone does not deserve this LP. I mean, maybe you just have some people that are up here and some people who are here. I should have carried. I was definitely in a position to carry the LeBlanc game and this game, and I didn't do it. So execution comes down to me. I got to play it better, but I'm happy to go on this journey now. We are the one. We are the one. I am him. Find a way. We'll find a way. We'll get a little bit better with the sequences, which decision trees to go into. Probably, you know, it could come down to the fact that we built some defensive items and we weren't able to deal as much damage up front in the carrying aspect. So like Lichbane would be the most aggressive line that you can take, and maybe we just need to go balls to the wall and just to buy the most aggressive option at all points. Maybe that's it. And just try to outplay everybody, which is kind of what Ahri's trying to do, right? You can dodge, you can get around the fight pretty easily, and you're only going to get that one Banshee's Veil proc, and it's not like we're going to be able to reliably always have that for the fight, especially with teams that are going to be a little bit discoordinated. But we'll figure that out. It's a lot of fun though. I'm enjoying this right now. Can't wait to play some more Ahri and LeBlanc for the days upcoming. I'll catch you guys later. As always, keep it surreal. Peace. Make sure you go outside and get a breath of fresh air and stretch if you haven't in a while. It's been a couple hours. Take care of yourselves, all right? Peace.